We're at the 2026 Spring Jacksonville RV Show here in Jacksonville, Florida, looking at a Pasadena 38DX Super C here. Look at this beautiful blacked out paint scheme. The wheels are blacked out here on a Freightliner chassis here, and here in the RV is taking a leak. It's actually around 44 degrees right now. It rained last night. And you see our TV set looks like it's locked here. That's fine. Here's our first bay right here. And just look at the paint job along the side here. It's like a speckled look right here. And that kind of continues up the side here. Got frameless windows here. And there's a big, huge bay right there. All passed through. A little bit of the frame hump, as you want to call it. Here's your fresh water tank. And here's once again the wheels here. Now these wheels here have 295 75 R22.5. And those are Bridgestone. And there's a nice gigantic pass through there. This must be where the propane tank is. Notice there's no lock here, and that's for safety reasons. And here, this is where you're on the opposite side. Those wooden boxes you see right there are actually your holding tanks. So there you go on this side. Here you can see the tap. This actually has a rear window back here. And on this side, yes, as I suspected, this is where you dump your tanks right here. And your own and quiet diesel 8,000 watt generator. Now this is actually a pretty respectable height for this rear slide out here. I almost walked under it. Here is your fuel fill, your diesel fuel fill. And here is your power shore cord reel and a little additional storage right there. Here's your propane gas furnace. And here's more utility bay here. Now it looks like you've got two sets of tanks here. You've got the tanks in the back and the tanks, your fresh and your black and gray tank valves are here as well. So you've got two sets right here. Now there's a giant pass through right to the other side of that. And part of my camera doesn't always show that, but here you go. There is another bay with pass through. And one more here. Not pass through on this side. Now here, it should be noted, there is one of your side cameras right there, right on the side down there. And here's the view of the
following you around
front area.
It's okay. Hey, you may see something I don't know.
It must be chasing you around.
Sure. I tell you, every one time you come in one of these,
ready to
there's a
go
new
inside and
something.
check this out. Now the TV currently is locked.
New lock, new latch, new door, new something.
But we're coming inside this Pasadena 38DX here. Here's some nice lighting here by the stairs. And here's our front controls here, as well as your master shut-off switch. Now it should be noticed that there is cabinets right here by the front door here. It's pretty cool. And here is pretty much a cool view. Oh man, that is heavy. I'm trying to show you what the bed looks like here. There we go. So
you have your bed, and they have a skylight if they want to see the stars at night, or they have a cabinet door that will shut.
Really cool blue light they have up there.
Yeah, a little neon light with the curtains, so they have their privacy. So
and
very
there's
nice
cubbies in the corner. I don't see an outlet here. Oh, there is a little 12 volts. Is this USB? Let's see.
It might be in the back
this
there.
This is USB here,
and
I think there's one on this side. Nope, just on one side. Okay. So anyway, under the driver area, this is a Freightliner control. There's a touchscreen radio right here, which I'm guessing also includes navigation, as well as radio. On the left side, you've got your mirror controls as well as your window. It's got an analog display for your speedometer and other vital things. Now there's also your AC controls here, as well as 2 cubbies for your joints. Now the seats look really kind of small, as you might expect. For I imagine they swivel and go toward the front. But that being said, what do we got here now?
We have 2 recliners. They are electric. There is some storage in between them. You have 3 cabinets here that are pass-through. Passes through that way.
Let's see. Open that side up again. And that way you can see the full extent of that. Okay, cool.
Okay. And the boot dinette, you do have some drawers underneath, so you have storage under both of them. Okay. This doesn't make it into a bed. You have a wireless charger on the table.
Does that pop up?
It does.
So you got
your little... Nope, it's just a wireless charger.
Well, it's a wireless charger, I just said, but it pops up to a certain, so it has additional ports on the side right here. So, well, it's not a tower of power, but does have.
Okay, that's 3 pass-through cabinets here.
Okay, there's that.
You do have seat belts in the dining room, so you can seat 4 more here while you're traveling with the seat belts.
These 2 areas here are for child seats.
Right. Okay, across the way you have a TV on the elevator. If you put it down, there is a window behind it. You also have 2 drawers right below there.
2 drawers?
Cabinets, drawers.
Okay.
And fireplace there. Okay, moving into the kitchen, you have a convection type microwave.
And that's bigger than the last one we saw.
You do have a hybrid stove. You have both the induction top and 2 gas burners, so you can either use the induction or the gas.
Now, what do you think of the backsplash there?
I don't particularly care for it, but that's just me.
Well, it's flat. I mean, it's not
It is flat. It's not bumpy where when you wipe it down, if you spill grease, it's easy to clean. So that's nice. Okay, right below the stove top there, you do have a cabinet, the adjustable shelves, which Thor does a really great job with adjustable stuff, so I like that. Also has a cabinet below there. Beneath the stainless steel sink, which is divided, you have one of those false panels with a small drawer, one of the things I don't like. And you've got 3 more drawers, all of a good size down the side here. Beneath the sink...
Well, you gotta make sure the bottom one's not phony, honey.
It isn't, because I already checked. Beneath the sink, you have a $500 trash can and some space to store a little bit of stuff under there. Right next to that, you have another small cabinet, which is really right next to the garbage can, so you can store some extra cleaning supplies, etc. there. Your light switch panel is right above here, and right above the sink, you do have 2 shelves, one adjustable shelf, 1 fixed shelf, so that you can move it. You could probably even put another shelf in there if you built it.
Well, it has a little step up in the back of this cabinet.
Right,
so.
you can put your cups and glasses in the back and have actually extra room. Okay, right next to that we have our pantry. They are fixed shelves. And we have a refrigerator. Residential size.
No paperwork.
Freezer.
No paperwork on this one.
All right, and what's here?
Okay, in this one we do have our half bath. We do have our toilet, our sink, and we do have medicine cabinet there. I would want to add some shelves there because it's a lot of waste of space. You could do big bottles on one, but then you want pill bottles, you need more space. Okay, in here you do have some corner storage. And again, you know, a small shelf is also good because you have small bottles. So big shelves and small shelves are needed.
It really depends on your storage needs.
Yeah.
But we're just showing you tips from our own experience.
And these are very easy to do. I mean, a piece of small plywood, a couple brackets, very easy to do. Okay, right below the sink, we have no storage.
No storage. Okay.
Wow, that's unusual.
Well, just obviously they're there. They probably pop out to maintain the sink underneath.
Okay, moving into the bedroom. On this side, we have our king-size bed. Let's check out the cabinets. This is how I get my exercise, folks. I don't do aerobics. I climb up on beds and upstairs. Okay, we have 4 cabinets. They are pass-through. So it's all one big cabinet. Tilt-a-bed, light switch on the side, You do have some wireless chargers on
And
the
these are
side.
wireless controls. They also do have a port on the side when they pop up.
Okay.
And there's a little door right
Little
here.
doors for a little cabinet. I'm not sure what you'd use it for, but it's there.
Yes. And slowly this way.
Okay, across from the bed, we have 2 adjustable shelves inside this cabinet. It's a wardrobe, so you can adjust these lower or higher per your needs. This actually is for the sink thing. It goes over the sink with the sink cover. Down below is 2 more drawers. Good size. And a good size there too. So that's good size drawers there. Okay, abracadabra. We have a washer and dryer, a Walpole. I tell you folks, you know, it's nice to have your own washer and dryer. I have to admit, I'm a little spoiled about that. You go to the RV parks, and most of them are pretty clean, I will tell you, but you don't know who's washed a pet thing inside one of the washers, and you can hear all of your clothes, that type of thing. So I prefer my own. That's just personal preference. But there's a lot of parks that are very clean and no problem.
Flips.
Okay, there we go. Look at the space behind that one. Wow. I can't even, just beer, no, I can't.
Probably about 24 inches.
Okay, I'm on my tiptoes and I still can't touch the back. So that's a really deep cabinet there. And then over here we do have a really large wardrobe.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the ladder for the bunk bed up top. And below there is a drawer. Wow, has a big drawer too.
Yeah.
Plenty of storage space there, folks. Okay, we're coming into the full bath. We have our sink. We have our light switch. We have our Suburban
Tankless hot water system.
Thank you.
Oh, yes.
And there's another medicine cabinet that you probably could do some adjustable shelves.
Or certainly, if anything, baskets.
Yeah, we'll link a video to what Ben did to ours just to give you an idea.
Okay.
Okay, and then over here we got the toilet, the exit window, and there is the shower. Oh, I missed a cabinet. How dare I? There we go. More storage up there. And now we make Ben climb into the
And
shower.
we have our little pull-up assist knobs. No, actually, they're talent knobs here.
All right.
All right, so coming into this thing, they actually have a nice little ledge here just for shampoos and whatnot. I'll probably use some sort of retaining system. But anyway, headroom, see, the problem is it's there, but it's like...
You have a lot of headroom.
Well, I'm just saying, I wish this was bigger.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like I'm confined with one space.
Within the skylight.
But it has the oxygenous shower head, which does provide you a very satisfying thing. There's no, I can't think of the stupid name. There's no water saving system.
Water miser.
Huh?
Water miser.
Thank you very much. See, there's no water miser, so it has a nice shower door. But look at this. I feel like this particular one is like cutting off my chest. This is the DT bar, but it's not even if I was like this. Okay, but it's I went way up above this thing. Plus, it's at a very high step up. So imagine for someone with mobility.
What do you rate it?
Yes, there'd be some problem with that.
So what do you rate it?
Huh?
What do you rate it?
Oh, sorry, I didn't rate this one.
You didn't have to go back in.
The shower is an 8 out of 10. And one demerit for here, and another one for the guillotine bar.
Alrighty. And you know, I think Fleetwood and Thor, you've done a great job, and at least you got some towel hooks here. I'd rather you had put a bar, because they don't always dry as good here. So a bar, 2 bars even would be better.
I replace these with a bar.
Just a small bar even, that'd be so much better. But anyway, good job.
All right, well, thank you for following along on this video, and we just hope you subscribe if you haven't done so already, and like our video, like all our videos. The more the merrier. It helps our channel grow. And here Marie's doing a little dance here. So once again,
I'll try to keep warm.
I 10 times forget the slogan, but remember to always open the doors to adventure.
And start all your journeys with the RV Keys.
Have a great day, folks.